It's Fuck Yeah Friday.
Fuck yeah!
Get ready for some wins.
Welcome to the Be It Till You See It podcast, where we talk about taking messy action, knowing that perfect is boring. I'm Lesley Logan, Pilates instructor and fitness business coach. I've trained thousands of people around the world, and the number one thing I see stopping people from achieving anything is self-doubt. My friends, action brings clarity, and it's the antidote to fear. Each week, my guests will bring bold, executable, intrinsic, and targeted steps that you can use to put yourself first and be it till you see it. It's a practice, not a perfect. Let's get started.
Hello, Be It Babe. Happy Friday, happy Fuck Yeah Friday, and happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. I do not decorate for Halloween. I don't like to be scared, but I have to say that I really am somewhat excited about this holiday, mostly because over the last year, I feel like I've learned a bit more about the holidays and like what I was told was like paganism and like weird, like witchy stuff. And, you know, because I grew up in religion, and now I can look at this holiday and go, I love all the witches. Yeah, I love them all. They were like the all-knowing women. Often they were fucking doulas. And I just love it. I really wish this holiday had been like kept alive from the history of it in a different way, but you know, it's good. So we celebrate things that are on our hearts and on our minds. Wins of yours you send in, win of mine, and affirmation. So this is really cool. I saw this online. 58-year-old DonnaJean Wilde set the Guinness World Record for the longest abdominal plank held by a woman. Okay, so this is insane. 58. When they're telling us, oh, women after 40, good luck building muscle, blah, blah, blah. Well, 58-year-old DonnaJean Wilde from Alberta set a Guinness World Record in March 2024 for the longest plank held by a woman, holding it for, ready? 4 hours, 30 minutes, and 11 seconds. She also holds the record for the most push-ups in 1 hour by a woman, 1,575. I don't even know why we need to have these records. I'm actually not sure that it's even necessary, but I love that she did this, and I love that she's 58, and I love that she's a grandmother, and I love that is she a grandmother? At least did I read that wrong? Anyways, maybe she's not, but she's still a kick-ass woman, whether or not she is, in my book. I also look at some of these things and to go, how do they have the time to practice? How would you even know you could hold it for 4 hours? I don't know what else you're doing in the day to gather things going on, but I fucking love this for you. And I love, she has a grandchild. In fact, she has 12 grandchildren. I didn't think I made that up. Okay, there we go. I'm my memory is pretty good. Anyways, I'm impressed by that. I just think this is proof that we can be it till we see it with anything we want. Anything we want. You don't just show up one day and do a 4-hour plank. I don't even know if I can be with myself for 4 hours. That's a long time. But she fucking did. So anyways, you can do whatever you want. I'm not saying you can do that too, because I don't know that you need to, but I'm happy for her. And I'm happy to share with you that you can build muscle and kick ass at 58 years old or older. Here we go. We have an amazing win from Kelly Nyhan. We love her and love her from Chicago. We've experienced her. We got to see her a lot in different places in the world. I love when we get to see what's going on in the wins of people's lives that have listened to this podcast for years. So her FYF is, okay, I'm feeling really great about my practice and teaching these days. And I've had to really pat myself on the back, and Ella and Brad and my fellow elevators, on the fact that I am keeping some type of practice in my day and week, increasing my movement, what feels good in my body for right now, and diving deeper into the exercises with the flashcards, which are a game changer, complement with YouTube videos. And I signed up for OPC and committed to watching and doing each video. I feel good about watching the video, sometimes at 2.0 speed before I do the class. That feels good to me right now, but maybe in the future, I'll just go for it. A couple more FYFs. I signed up for a day at Balanced Body Chicago's Pilates on Tour, purchased a Contrology Wounded chair to pick up, signed up for LL's mat class at a local studio, Rachel from Elevate, and of course, the happy hour. Oh, and I helped facilitate LL's current Elevate group for part of Chairs Weekend. Chairs, I want to master you. And sorry, this is long, but I have a loose system for really showing up for the things I want to keep me connected to my agency, Elevate, and OPC community. Feeling great and more connected in every which way, and it shows in my teaching. I'm getting more confident every day. Woo woo. Kelly, there's a lot of wins in there, babe, which I love. I love that you're giving yourself permission. You're okay, I need to watch the class first. we all have different learning styles. And instead of us like going, oh, I have ADHD and I have to catch myself. Like sometimes I say it like, I'm annoyed by it. Right. Instead it's like, well, I have this. And so because I have this, I do this and I'm going to celebrate that. So I'm celebrating you, Kelly, that you are like, you know what, right now I need to watch the class at 2x speed so that I can see what's going on so that when I do the class, I know what I'm modifying. So you can honor your body. I love that. That's so great for you. And like all the different things you're doing to be in community and to make sure that you get to prioritize that. That's huge. It's not easy to do. So it's not easy to make time for other people all the time. And you're doing a great job. So thank you for sending your win in. Kelly, who's next? Who's going to send their win in? A win of mine. So this win is a little long time in sharing because I've had other things I want to celebrate with you, but I wanted to still celebrate this with you. This is my year of like pivot, which like who knew? We would all thought that would have been 2020 and I'd be like kind of done with it, but I actually don't think so. I think 2020 was like the transformation year that I planned it to be, and it just looked a little differently and everyone else was pivoting. This has been the pivot year. So we had a pivot in the summertime with the Canada thing to virtual, and then literally 10 days later, we had something go with our AC. We had a bunch of people at the house for an Elevate workshop. We had to pivot to another place. We had to pivot back. I'm sure there's been another pivot that I've had to do. And I just want to say, like, I'm pretty freaking proud and celebrating that, like, I actually have practiced what can I do so freaking much that I can just pivot in minutes on any massive project. And it can include many people. And I find a way to make the actual thing that I wanted to happen. And then I'm able to execute on it. And I can feel so good at the end of the day going, even though I'm tired, even though, whoa, I planned for X and I ended up doing Y. Why did I have to plan for X for so many months to only do Y in so many minutes? But I'm celebrating that because I think a lot of times we would just focus on all the shit that went wrong. And by being like celebrating that I was able to pivot, I get to celebrate all the things that we got right and that we got to do and the experience and the community that we had because of it. And I'm just so proud. And so anyways, there's probably a skill set you have that other people don't, that you probably don't even realize is a skill set. And I'm telling you, it's time to celebrate that you did those things, that you're doing those things, because it's really easy to take our strengths for granted and not just take a moment to celebrate. Oh my God, fucking great at that, right? Fucking great at that. All right. Anyways, Pivot Queen over here who hopes that next year is a different kind of year. All right. Your affirmation to leave you for the weekend. Oh, this one's good. I make decisions based on a good gut. I make changes based on a growing heart. I make decisions based on a good gut, and I make changes based on a growing heart. I make decisions based on a good gut, and I make changes based on a growing heart. How much abundance is that? Fucking great. Yeah. All right. Go be it till you see it. See you next time.
That's all I got for this episode of the Be It Till You See It podcast. One thing that would help both myself and future listeners is for you to rate the show and leave a review. And follow or subscribe for free wherever you listen to your podcast. Also, make sure to introduce yourself over at the Be It Pod on Instagram. I would love to know more about you. Share this episode with whoever you think needs to hear it. Help us and others be it till you see it. Have an awesome day.
Be It Till You See It is a production of the Bloom Podcast Network. If you want to leave us a message or a question that we might read on another episode, you can text us at +1 310 905 5534 or send a DM on Instagram at BeItPod.
It's written, filmed, and recorded by your host, Lesley Logan, and me, Brad Crowell.
It is transcribed, produced, and edited by the Epic team at Diseño.co.
Our theme music is by Ali at Apex Production Music, and our branding by designer and artist Gianfranco Cioffi.
Special thanks to Melissa Solomon for creating our visuals.
Also to Angelina Herrico for adding all of our content to our website. And finally, to Meredith Root for keeping us all on point and on time.